What is GSTR-9? Contents of Form GSTR-9C. Who should prepare GSTR-9? How you can prepare your GSTR-9C. 5 common problems that can impact your GSTR-9C filing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite GSTHero YouTube channel. Today, we will look into the details of annual return filing. Don't forget the last date for filing of the annual return is on 31st December 2023. So make sure you file these returns before the deadline. Stay tuned till the end to know a fast and accurate way to file your annual returns. In today's video, we will cover how you can prepare your GSTR-9C in the fastest way possible. Now let's begin with what is GSTR-9C. GSTR-9C is an analytical statement of reconciliation between the annual returns in GSTR-9 filed for a financial year and the figures as per the audited annual financial statements of the taxpayer. Now, who should prepare GSTR-9C? Every registered person whose aggregate turnover during a financial year exceeds rupees 5 crores. Unless you are one of the lucky exemptions like composition scheme taxpayers, casual taxable persons, input service distributors, non-resident taxable persons, persons paying TDS, all foreign companies which are in the airline business and compliant with the relevant provisions and rules of the Companies Act 2013. And lastly, persons who are non-residents and are providing OIDAR services in India to unregistered persons. So it's very important to know the contents of Form GSTR-9C. Here are the contents. Part A consists reconciliation statements with reasons behind mismatching, where Part 1 consists basic details including financial year, GSTIN, legal name and trade name, and liability to audit under any other law. Part 2 consists reconciliation of turnover declared in the audited annual financial statement with turnover declared in annual return, that is GSTR-9. Part 3 consists reconciliation of tax paid, including GST rate-wise reporting of the tax liability as per the accounts and paid as reported in the GSTR-9, respectively with the differences. Part 4 reconciliation of input tax credit. This part consists of the reconciliation of input tax credit availed and utilized by the taxpayer as reported in GSTR-9 and as reported in the audited financial statement. Part B self-certification. Here the authorized person of the business self-certifies through digital signature. Basically, any differences between the details reported in all the GST returns and the audited accounts must be reported therein, with the reasons. In a simple way, GSTR-9C acts as a base for the GST authorities to verify the correctness of the GST returns filed by the taxpayers. For example, if you enter a bill of invoice in GSTR-3B twice and availed ITC twice by mistake, taxpayer will show this gap in GSTR-9C and accordingly we have to make adjustments with reasons. If we fail to do so, there will be reversal of ITC, interest charges, GST notices, and all of which will impact your working capital. Now let us quickly go through 5 common problems that can impact your GSTR-9C filing. Number 1. Discrepancies in GSTR-1, GSTR-3B which reflects as it is in your annual return. Number 2. Missing invoices. Number 3. Human errors like double or wrong entries of bills. Number 4. Claimed ineligible ITC. And number 5. ITC available but not claimed. So how do you ensure that your company doesn't face these problems? Simple. Number 1. Ensure accurate filing of monthly and quarterly returns. Number 2. Identify missing invoices through reconciliations like GSTR-1 versus GSTR-3B versus books of account, books of account versus e-invoice, and GSTR-2B versus purchase record. Once you have identified the missing invoice, adjust tax liability and claim ITC accordingly. Number 3. Find defaulting vendors. Put a process in place to follow up with the vendors who are non-compliant. The solutions I have shared here are simple if the volume of invoices is low. However, if your business processes thousands of invoices every month, then errors in monthly and quarterly filing are generally high. Locating missing invoices becomes extremely time-consuming and frustrating, and following up with vendors becomes inconsistent. And all this leads to incorrect GSTR-9 filing, which ultimately avoids you to prepare GSTR-9C. If this is you, there is a hope. Since the inception of GST, GSTHero has helped over 10,000 companies file their returns accurately every month, every quarter, and therefore every year, saving companies from losing over hundreds of crores till date in working capital. With our ITC reconciliation solution, locating missing invoices takes minutes rather than days. Also, our vendor notification and payment blocking system keep your vendors compliant, thereby reducing the burden of manual tracking and follow. So, with the accurate filing, auto reconciliation, and vendor notification, as well as payment blocking system, you can be sure that your GSTR-9C will be a smooth exercise. If you are wondering how GSTHero can integrate with your existing ERP or billing software, no problem. GSTHero can smoothly integrate with over 100 ERPs. Till date, GSTHero has processed over 135 million invoices, totaling 1100 billion rupees every year. Now it's time to close the video. Hope this video was helpful, and if you need more information, get in touch with us. Our experts can demonstrate exactly how GST Hero will solve your problem. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. For more updates, stay tuned with GST Hero.